Donald Trump is claiming credit for Kim Jong-un's pledge to shut down that nuclear site. He did skip one of Washington's biggest events last night to hold a campaign-style rally in Michigan. Trump telling his supporters he is doing the world a big favor by planning to meet with the North Korean leader, and that he also took a fresh swing at the U.S. media, whose event he had snubbed.
You may have heard I was invited to another event tonight, the White House Correspondents Dinner. But I'd much rather be in Washington, Michigan than in Washington, D.C. right now. That I can tell you.
Now, this is the second year in a row that the president has opted to skip the annual press dinner. Comedian Michelle Wolf hosted this year's event, and today she is taking heat for some comments, in particular those aimed directly at the White House press secretary. With that, let's bring in Megan Roberts. She's here to take us through what happened last night at the dinner. So this performance, Megan, was immediately seen as controversial.
That's absolutely right, Michael. In fact, some people walked out of the performance mid-routine. They didn't even stay through to see the whole thing. People are saying some of the jokes were too harsh, they didn't land, it was uncomfortable. Other people are saying Wolf did a good job. She was spot on and she was direct and did not pull any punches. She certainly didn't leave any stone unturned. She had jabs at Donald Trump, at his former and current staffers. She also had jokes about the Democrats, about Hillary Clinton, even about American media. But she had a lot of particularly harsh jokes, people are saying, for Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who was at the event witnessing the whole thing. You could see the discomfort on her face sometimes with these jokes. Let's listen to one of the jokes that Wolf told.
I actually really like Sarah. I think she's very resourceful. Like, she burns facts, and then she uses that ash to create a perfect smoky eye. Like, maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's lies. It's probably lies.
So you could hear the audience reacting to that, some laughter, some groaning. You can even hear a bit of the discomfort there, and that's what led to some people, some Trump staffers leaving during the routine. Trump himself tweeted about it today, saying that his Washington, Michigan event was a success. He called this one in Washington, D.C. not a success. People talking about the fact that it was a big, boring bus that the comedian bombed. We also heard from some women journalists coming to the defense of Sarah Huckabee Sanders, saying comments about looks should be off limits. Specifically, Maggie Haberman said that she absorbed this intense criticism, sat there and didn't walk out, which should be lauded. And we also heard from Mika Brzezinski, who said that people should leave looks out of it when it comes to criticism, that women can and should face the same kind of harsh criticism, but it shouldn't be directed at somebody's looks.